Cadê o amigo? Vamos ver. 30 FPS. Tá, ligou. Como que eu faço pra ver a live? Cadê a live do Face, mano? Não foi. Como que eu vejo aqui, será? Eventos, acontecimentos, painel profissional, anúncio, cadê? Ao vivo? Não. Ao vivo. Promover, gerenciar, o que você está pensando? Vídeo ao vivo. Já tá ao vivo. Ao vivo agora. No Facebook não tá. Aqui tá dizendo que tá. Já tá. Bugado. Cadê flutuação? Configuração do público.
Meu, vou ter que procurar meu RG aqui.
Que foi? Agora, vamos lá, captura de jogo, captura de vídeo, fonte de mídia, arquivo, explorar, up.
Meu RG tá tendo de alguma dessas coisas aqui.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Almia Convention Center, Jönköping, Sweden. We are here for the DreamHack Summer 2011 Championship Game. The finals about to go underway. A $100,000 tournament held by League of Legends and Riot Games. With a Pay Safe card, HD stream is what you're viewing. SteelSeries helping out with some of the peripherals, and as well as the Alienware computers taking these guys all the way to the finish line.
Alienware. Okay, there we go. Pronunciation helps.
Indeed.
There's an R in there randomly. It was kind of weird.
Myself, Rivington III, and Freak as well. Freak, what do we have going on here? These two teams have made it all the way. We have Fnatic and AAA to take it home.
Yeah, these are the first and third seeds from the European qualifiers. They were both shoved into Group A. They came out second and third in the groups. Both teams managed to win their relegation matches. They met in the winner bracket finals, and now they're here once again in the grand finals. Fnatic have not lost a single game since day one. They went, I'm trying to think about the records. They went 2-0 against CLG. They went 2-0 against Epic, I believe.
Yep.
And they went 2-0 against All Authority in the winner bracket finals. AAA did push through against Team Solomid in the loser bracket finals, and they are back to fight for their share of the $100,000 total prize purse. 50 grand going to the first team, 10K per player. That, as you like to say, doesn't suck.
Yes, it does not suck whatsoever, and these are going to be amazing games. We're really going to have to see how they thwart Shushay in his picks. We have seen a double ban targeted towards Shushay for, I believe that's MoMA, and it might be in mid, depending on who else they take.
Yeah, you know, MoMA and So is both able to play ability power champions, though. They should be pretty happy about their lanes here. Shushay going to grab the Corki. That is smart. So there's a lot of hate drafting going on, right now. It's a lot of hate drafting. It's that Jarvan stolen from Cyanide, and that's what happens when you first pick Malzahar, is you get to do that kind of thing. AAA has learned their lesson. They grabbed Anivia, which is a very, very powerful mage pick. And it's interesting because, you know, all of the mages are available. They have not banned any mages that aren't Alistar Gragas, and those are Shushay only. So, you know, Anivia, Vladimir, Malzahar, Swain, all those mages are up, and they're like, no, we're going to take one early. We really, really love Malzahar on Fnatic, and we really love Anivia over on AAA. And I'm just intrigued by those early AAA picks there. Ooh, and Brand going to see them. And I have not... Nice, there's applause for Brand. That's cool. I don't think I've actually gotten a cast... no, I have casted one game with Brand so far, and I'm always excited by him because I just don't see him in NA, and I want to see him come up and do some cool things. So the double mages and the carry have already been picked, and they're just waiting on their jungler, they're waiting on their support pick. They're all pretty much available. AAA have not picked one out yet. Yeah,
AAA could definitely grab a Vladimir for Sauez. We'll have to see if they do that. A nice pick by Brand on Cyanide. That will be going to somebody else as well. They're going to look for a jungler on for Cyanide from Lamia's or Melisandre's pick. And, you know, Brand, that Pillar of Fire is really going to be effective against Anivia. She's able to stay very far away while laying down her ultimate. Brand can just Pillar of Fire, get that damage down, hopefully already having her ablaze as his passive is. That sits for 4.5 seconds and will 25% increase the damage of Pillar of Fire if the champion is already ablaze. Ooh, an Aurelia pick. Very nice.
This is intriguing because they're going for pretty much a tanky DPS lineup. That I guess it could be Jungle Jarvan, though. Of course, that seems like a very likely option. So it might be Anivia mid, Aurelia top, Jungle Jarvan, and Sona plus whatever range carry they choose, and it could be Vayne. Oh, wow, a Rammus. Have not seen him yet in this tournament. Looks like the jungler will be Rammus, and we'll see if they're going to drop wards to block those power balls.
This is really great, being able to see new things, especially in the championship game here. They have not used them the whole time. However, as you said before, and Shushay said, that they have been able to grab. Yeah, well, there's a lot of utility that can come out of Ashe's slow. Yeah. And they may be looking to use that. They may be looking to use the Ashe arrow to really stop the mobility of the team that they have right now. Corki able to Valkyrie away, the speed of Melisandre, and Lamia's just being able to powerball everywhere he goes. It's really going to help with the utility that Ashe brings to the game. She's going to be able to volley the entire team and really CC if they get into too much trouble.
Yeah, there's going to be some interesting lineups. Looks like there's no real channels from Fnatic, so no stuns absolutely required from AAA. Everything's kind of a one-and-done type champion there. I guess there is a channel from PK, but generally speaking, he's not going to channel that when he's able to be easily interrupted, especially just because he can make sure that he even just goes after Jarvan anyway, so he can block out a lot of those available stuns.
Here we go.
What do you think of the lineup? Who do you think's better?
Well, I know Aurelia and Jarvan are going to get the switch up on here. We'll have to see. There it is. That happens. MoMA, yep, taking Anivia. Linak is actually going to be taking, Jarvan. Yellow Star on Ashe. And Sowers is going to play top lane as Cyanide grabs Rammus in the jungle. The first time, as we said, we've seen that this weekend here at the Championship Games. $100,000 season finale for Season 1 here in the League of Legends seasons.
Yeah.
And, Season 2 is only going to get bigger, better, and better. But as as number 1 ends here, we are going to crown the victor, and both of these EU teams making it all the way. So we see that EU is really on top of their game this entire tournament. NA, Southeast Asia, and all the other countries that are going to be added in next year definitely have something to look for in these teams and how they play and how they strategize. And definitely a team to watch is Fnatic, as they have been able to just go through this tournament with such power.
Yeah, this is going to be pretty phenomenal for them. So we get these final 60 seconds of this champion select ticking down, make sure that they have time to set up runes, masteries, and trade their champions around. Lineup-wise, it's a tough call. I mean, Fnatic's been winning games left and right, so I've got to, kind of consider them the favorite for this game. They've always stuck it through, even when I said, oh, they're a little bit too single-target focused. Well, it didn't matter so much. AAA is still running that teleport on that solo top. We have seen them do that every single time. Normally it was on Malzahar, but now with Malzahar picked away from them, they're going to go for that Aurelia instead. And, we saw Vayne go all the way through without getting grabbed. We saw Vladimir go all the way through without getting grabbed. And no Alistar as well. It's kind of cool to see these champions that are so heavily sought after. Twisted Fate as well, Needly as well, champions that would just get instantly hate banned and hate drafted against teams like Team Solo Mid and Counterlogic Gaming, that Singed as well, that one getting played by Dyrus.
Yes.
They're just letting them go. So those playstyles are definitely very, very different, and I'm curious to see if it's actually better strategy or just better player skill?
Yeah, the better player skill is definitely going to come into play, if you will. The team composition is really what they're building around here. They understand what's coming out on the other team. They could have those picks, but what they want to do and overall is going to be within their team composition and the knowledge and just those little nuances that they already know how to do. The speed of their fingers with the abilities and their chains as they go through their combos is just that much more crisp with these characters and with this combo, and they can almost read each other's minds. Those little things, knowing, like as I said before, that when your tank overextends just a little bit, well, it's not overextending because he's initiating, and the whole team knows to just follow behind that. And these are the teams we're seeing right now. Rammus, obviously, with that initiation and the Powerball, you're just going to know we're going all out on this one, leave nothing behind, and Jarvan going in with his ultimate, it's time to fight.
Indeed. So Rammus is a fast strangler. He has that Powerball. He's going to have a lot of bonus armor at the beginning of the game. The game has loaded all the way through. Let's see what they're going to start grabbing. But we are ready to start the grand finals, the final games of the League of Legends Season 1 Championship. Round of applause, everyone in the Dream Arena, everyone in front of me, everyone at home. Let's get this game underway. All right, and we are good to go with the first game of the grand final. Shushay out in front, has boots and a health potion. This Rammus, 81 armor without defensive ball curl. Pretty durable dude.
Ooh.
Pretty durable, but they're facing off in mid already. Look at them walking back and forth. And the dance party. There we go, the dance party. Nice, nice. So I was putting that dance off, and they are just meeting each other in the middle, and this is going... the dance band from Let Me Zell means Scorcher doesn't even get to move very much, but the dances are off. These guys are going to be pretty excited about that. PK dancing around, doing the MC Hammer. Pretty good from them. No one really spamming, but this dance... Let me actually hide the scoreboard real quick, get that dance in better view.
That's so great. The camaraderie between these teams, that they can do this. They could have easily gone for a jungle invasion. They could have easily tried to mess up somebody else's gameplay. But right now, they're going to do this. It's very close to minions spawning, and they still have at least 30 to 40 seconds before those buffs come out, so they can still make a move. Seems like everybody's going to return to the laning phase as the minions start to spawn. And maybe they won't. Maybe they'll head through the jungle. Maybe they'll try to initiate something here. And it looks like we may have a Brand going up top, and a versus an Aurelia. He's going to be able to play a lot of distance and range on that. Malzahar versus Anivia in middle. Jarvan obviously staying in the jungle, and the support carry bottom as usual.
Yep, and indeed, and basically I think the thing was that, across all these games of AAA and Fnatic, no one ever really went for the invasion, aside from that one time Actually, I don't think any of the EU teams really invade. I mean, we saw some kind of cool moves from the NA teams where they would, pulverize these raids down and make it worse for Nunu. Ultimately, Fnatic, AAA, neither of them really going for any harassment in those early games. So they said, let's just have a dance party instead. Nothing else is going to happen. We're good. So Jarvan off to a good start, going to grab that Golem buff with Smite. Leonak doing a pretty good job with Jungle Jarvan. Definitely made sure he was prepared for this game. And he's just going to get himself level 2. Cyanide FI has killed the Golem as well. That defensive ball curl doing so much damage. He has actually the first one, actually almost tied basically there for level 2. He's going to move down. His Wolves have already been dropped out, so that's going to move on. And the Powerball going to come across the map, and Leonak already going for the invasion at the bottom lane. And yes, he has found Lemmy out. The flash out in time to dodge that jump through. Wow. He's going to be safe. But the flash already gone, and we saw that last time these teams met. The Jungle Jarvan, really aggressive, does a lot of cool things, and he's already back, looping around the side. And, Lemmy still at level 2.
Melisande playing very smart there. He did move himself up so he could have vision on that. They're going to get the CV down. Jarvan forced to now move out of that. And we hear the Powerball. It is only Rammus going down for the bottom golems. You definitely know the initiation is coming when he's flying around. And Jarvan looks like he's going to come up behind here. And he is just being very aggressive right off the bat. Full health as he comes to this one. XPK getting popped up. They're going to do a lot of damage here if he can get the Ice Blast on him. Anivia must have just used that Q. It was not up again. And Mulma just absolutely looking for that perfect point to use it. XPK only taking a little bit of damage, but able to thwart that first blood. Jarvan now to return to the jungle so he doesn't lose his rotation there.
Yeah, and that is a 12-second cooldown. That Q on Anivia is a 12-second cooldown at rank 1. And yeah, it's possible that he just used it a little bit, a good 8 seconds ago or so. We didn't see it on the screen until he was not able to cast that one in time. But that's certainly the combo you want to go for. As you got knocked up, you're going to throw the Q out immediately. So it had to have been a cooldown drop, which I guess could have been coordinated slightly better on VOIP. Say, hey, I'm going to come gank mid. Don't waste your stun cooldown. But oh well,
easier said than done.
Yeah, easier said than done. Although ironically, something that would have been said.
Yes, and done.
So, okay, great. Thank you, Rippington.
Obvious is obvious.
Percentage damage always deals damage in percentages.
Hey, true story.
True story. Bottom lane, Yellowstar and Kuja. Let's look at that. Yellowstar, 18 CS. Actually getting outlast hit by that Corki by 1. Lemmy Zealot taking a lot of damage. The shield comes out from Janna. Janna getting hit pretty hard right here. So the lane is going well. Leonak going to pill back after picking up his golems. This Ram is doing a very good job there. Is level 4, doing a ton of damage to these minions right there. Getting closer and closer, of course, to 5. The raids are up, but he's going to go up towards the top of the map and find a gank. Looks like Jarvan actually going to stay at the top of the map and try to find a gank for himself. This could work quite well. Shushe doesn't really know that he's there. Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. He's certainly not playing too terribly defensively. Rammus, though, coming across as well. This is going to be interesting. He's going to jump into that brush. Leonak going to drop that. Damage up on Anastoas. Can he get a taunt off? There's the taunt onto Leonak. Leonak taking a lot of damage. Good Pillar of Flame. Has to flash backwards. Leonak going to jump into that turret. Stay safe for now. Applause coming out from the audience. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, everybody participating here between the players and the audience. Everybody is just so into these games right now. And it's very nice by Cyanide. I don't think he knew Jarvan was up there, so he might have been a little surprised when he bumped into a Jarvan as an Aurelia walked out of the bush. But they still continued to fight. The reflex is just that quick that they can adjust and understand what to do. And bottom lane phase is still going quite well. Sona is, however, quite low as Corki continues to barrage Ash with a lot of damage. She does have that Dorans, so per hit she's going to be able to get that health back, as they're only going for last hits right now, but the lane is still quite pushed to feed that turret with minions, and that's exactly what they want right now. Sona seems to be moving at this point, and she is just going to be setting a ward down. Already good control by Against All Authority to get those wards in the bushes. They have 2 already, so bottom lane can get that push out, and they can play very effectively that way.
Yeah, and actually I wanted to take a quick aside and probably ruin some friendships real quick. So everyone in the audience, we haven't done this yet in this tournament, but we want to. Everyone in this audience, if you want Fnatic to end up winning this tournament, actually, sorry, let me stop that one real quick, because here comes a gank from Fnatic. He will land that onto Aurelia. Here comes the taunt as well. She takes a stun, but I think they coordinated that poorly because they both hit that at the same time. So I was trying to run away. Is slow by that lizard buff, but going to be safe, and looks like Cyanide
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Almia Convention Center, Jönköping, Sweden. We are here for the DreamHack Summer 2011 Championship game. The finals about to go underway, a $100,000 tournament held by League of Legends and
Kuja actually maxing out Q and W, only 1 point E, but looks like a fight about to start. Let's get the vision back to where we want it to be. Yellowstar pushing down on this turret, has broken the Banshee Veil onto that Rammus, and that's a good thing for them. It's going to be pretty nice. It looks like they're going to hold themselves at this turret, though. Let's go ahead and kill that scoreboard real quick so we can see the teams at top and bottom. And they're just going to destroy these minions. Looks like Ashe already has Infinity Edge and Phantom Dancer. She's in great shape here, building towards what looks like a Banshee's Veil. Next, she's got that health crystal, and they're pushing it onto this turret. The damage output is strong. Yellowstar getting low, and there's Cyanide at 5, getting that taunt. And wow, Brand's damage output is huge right there. Linak jumping in, gonna drop as well. 2 kills for nothing. Cyanide is low, but a great fight from Fnatic. They're going to keep chasing now. Kuja going to take a nice, huge combo right there, and gone is Sona. 3 for nothing. Fnatic coming back strong, still down 8,000 gold, but it's a 5v2, which means they could Baron.
Yeah, I could definitely Baron. Looks like Moma is trying to get away from this one without going down. Yeah, very good wall. Going to be able to throw down that ultimate. It's only going to be taken up because he went out of the distance, and it looks like he will be able to make his way out. We could have a Powerball heal here by Cyanide, but he actually took a lot of damage from that ult. So now they're just to chase and follow here. Will he be able to make it out alive? I don't know. This pillar is going to come on the other side. Do they have enough vision? But Aurelia coming around, going to be in the bush with Brand, missing the pillar of fire. He is just standing in the null zone, flashing over the edge. We see the ultimate from Brand coming around. So is trying to do a lot of damage here. Moma comes in, trying to lay down the ultimate as well with Anivia. A great amount of focus. Cyanide falls as Rammus, and it is going to be 2 down, and that one is Malzahar also went down. Fnatic, it looks like they are going to lose another one. She goes down, and coming across was the Ashe arrow. A beautiful job. She is all the way down in middle for Against All Authority, and they are going to turn that fight around, and they are just going to make their way onto this inhibitor. Do they have enough time? It looks like 15 seconds is the closest somebody's going to be able to be up, and they will be able to take down possibly this first turret if they decide to. Corki may be able to thwart that, and it looks like Soaz is just going to head out of here, taking a little bit of damage from the turret. Not really worried about it to these minions as they take down the next